Hey, Screaming Geek Me here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today I got another 4K review for you, and we're going to talk about the movie Warcraft. But before we dive in, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater, movies, Xbox, and all that kind of jazz, check out my other videos. I got the reviews, discussions, unboxings. I do custom covers. Check those out. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. So today we are going to talk about the 4K version of Warcraft. It's based on a video game franchise by Blizzard Entertainment. Came out in 2016, PG-13. You got Travis Fennell, Paula Patton, Ben Foster, Dominic Cooper, Clancy Brown does a voice that's really good. I love Clancy Brown. He's just a fantastic actor. And also directed by Duncan Jones. This is a great movie that mixes live action with CGI, like the orcs, the elves and other creatures like that. And incredible. I mean, the CG in this is fantastic, and the mixture of it, everything blends really well. They did a phenomenal job. The story revolves around the orcs, the big head honcho, the kind of magical, he's got the magical powers like a warlock, and he's want to take his orcs, the world is dying, so he creates this portal to come to this new world with the humans, which humans have never seen them before, and creates a big war between them. And it's a pretty good story. For me, it's another movie that I am unbiased because I know nothing about the characters. I never played the game. It was not well received. As made money, but because of the budget and the promotions, the studios claim that they actually lost money on this, so they never got around to making a sequel. And the director was quoted saying highly doubted it would ever happen. But with that being said, I love the movie for what it is. It's a lot of fun, great entertainment. I've probably watched it about 3 times since I've had it. Now, this 4K release that, comes from Universal, came out the same year, 2016. The movie was filmed originally in digital with a CG, has a 2K digital intermediate, so it's upscaled to 4K, has HDR10. Phenomenal presentation here. The only downside is there's a lot of dark scenes, low light. It's definitely a movie you want to have your controlled lighting. If you have too much light in your room, it's going to wash out the picture. You definitely want to make sure your lights are, definitely out for this. But the picture here is incredible. I mean, the details are phenomenal. Textures has your deep contrast. The greens and blues of like the magical powers, phenomenal. They just freaking leap off the screen. Now, the only downside, I know during the live action shots, some of the greens, some of the color palette is kind of a little muted. It doesn't pop like you think it would. Just some of the other colors, the CG colors, pop more than the natural colors. Kind of a little odd. And, the CG of the orcs are phenomenal. And, the costumes of the king and all the warriors, even though this light color palette, the grays and the blacks, and still the details, it looks incredible. Now for the Blu-ray comparison on this, the Blu-ray looks pretty damn good in itself. Again, the great details, and the big difference is the Blu-ray has a little cooler color timing, where the colors seem a little bit more muted on the Blu-ray compared to the 4K. So definitely a big upgrade over that aspect for the 4K. But it kind of seems like a broken record because a lot of the reviews I do, the 4Ks, that's the big difference in a lot of movies, is the 4Ks are much warmer tones and gives the color saturation more with HDR. So here, check out a few shots of comparing the Blu-ray and the 4K. We'll come back and talk about the audio, packaging, and the bonus features. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Now for the audio, they gave us a Dolby Atmos track here. I don't have Dolby Atmos, so I'm just enjoying the 5.0 track. That being said, I mean, it's a phenomenal track here. Great channel separation, clear dialogues throughout. Great use of surrounds. I mean, it really pulls you into their environment. And, it feels like you're actually there. It just really surrounds you. They've just really done a wonderful job. Also, a lot of great subtle sounds. Scenes where you have the flies buzzing around the corpse. And, every little details is really picked up here. Great solid bass and, and the sound effects. It's no reference disc by any stretch, but even with that, it's an incredible track. And of course, it's compounded by the music score. It was done by Rahman Jawadi. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. He's done some pretty good scores over the years. Really well done. The music score really kicks ass in this thing. Now for the packaging, I've had this for quite a while. I can't remember if this came with a slipcover or not. It might have. But, standard keep case, the front, back. And that's weird the way they packed them. It's a 3-disc set, but they didn't use a 3-disc case. They just used a 2-disc. You got your 4K, and they actually put the bonus disc separately. And then they got the Blu-ray there. It also comes with the digital code. Now for the bonus features, we have Warcraft Bonds of Brotherhood motion comic, The World of Warcraft on film, talent, visual effects, stunts, and more, deleted and extended scenes, gag reel, which I've always said before, I love freaking gag reels. It's so fun. ILM, Behind the Magic of Warcraft, The Fandom of Warcraft, Warcraft, the Madame Tussaud's Experience, and Warcraft teaser from 2013. So to wrap it up, a great solid release here from Universal. It's a fun movie in my opinion. Visuals and audio is incredible. This is an incredible release on 4K. I mean, if you like this type of stuff, definitely check it out. If you have the Blu-ray and haven't got the 4K, definitely upgrade. You're going to get the better pops of color there. Audio-wise, it's going to be the same because the Blu-ray has Dolby Atmos as well. So the visuals is going to be your big upgrade there. Cost-wise, you can get it on Amazon for $16. But if you don't mind getting it used, you can go over to eBay and there's some listings as cheap as $9 right now. And that's with 4K and the digital code. So, again, I've never had any issues buying used. So if you don't mind that, if you don't have to have it sealed, save you a few dollars. Check out eBay. So that pretty much does it for my take on the 4K of Warcraft. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.